Spirit could be showing lizards in dream state or green reptiles, and this could be frogs also. This is to warn the collective that spiritual attacks are at play. Always be cautious who you are sharing your information, your dreams and goals to. And definitely concerning your twin, as there is a lot of evil eye and people wondering about your connection still and where you both stand with each other. The collective could have been seeing angel number 222 often recently, and this is a message from the divine that has been encouragement. A lot of the collective are upgrading their lives. They are in a high abundance energy and receiving more manifestations, as they are highly receptive at this time. And it's a clear message just to work hard towards the goals that you set, as nothing comes without some sort of intention and hard work behind it. You can have all your heart's desires in this lifetime and beyond with a little commitment and a passion in what you're actually interested in. And I can see a lot of the collective, both the feminine and the masculine, are working on their work, their business, and are changing and taking on more work to become highly successful in 2026. I'm also seeing a door being tried. Someone trying a locked door with no luck, someone fishing around your home, or you may have heard someone at your door trying to see if it's open, or an unsuspected knock at the door that you've heard but you've decided not to open it. These are all messages that the divine is showing you, which means someone could come knocking at your door, or the opportunity is waiting for you at the other side of a door. There is nothing to be afraid of here. If you feel that you are close to a transition in your life or something new but are scared of the unknown, reach towards the change that you want, and spirit is completely behind you. The collective are very sacred and protected by the universe, and usually have a lot of spirit family members around them constantly supporting and guiding them. I'm seeing a whole family of someone's on the other side, all together as if nothing has ever happened. And they are showing me that there is pure divine support coming from spirit, and there's nothing to worry about. The feminine could be worried to message the masculine out of the blue with any kind of text, as she's worried that he might be involved with a karmic partner and she'd be crossing a boundary or something, and she would potentially see it and it could cause arguments. So she has a knowing that he's involved with a karmic by his behaviour. He seems very busy and detached and has a knowing that he is involved with someone else but doesn't feel stressed about this. Divine Feminine knows and has faith that he will be learning a karmic lesson. The feminine is keeping her masculine at arm's reach, but keeping him out of the way also. Too scared of his low vibrational energy, as she feels that from a distance. She feels that she can't have that around her because it's disrupting her divinity at this time. I'm getting the energy of the feminine being so focused on one thing at this time that her karmic wheel of fortune has turned in her favour, and the divine is now going to reward her with abundance in all forms. I'm seeing multiple streams of income or unexpected wins coming in. This is distracting the feminine, and she feels like she can't think straight. So as much as she circles in her mind daily about the masculine, what she does know is that she will only settle to be in someone's energy if they have also learned their divine lessons and aren't sitting in any form of shadow or lies. The feminine is feeling more motivated than ever. She's eating clean, she's feeding her body only with the good food and vitamins that she set her intentions for the start of next year, and she's going to tell herself that she can be successful. She wants to follow through with all of her plans, keep her word, and she is building resilience, trust and stability within herself and in her own life. Don't take the bait, I'm hearing. Spirit has sent a feminine some karmic partners that she has to choose whether she wants to entertain them or not. It will be very tempting, but I'm seeing it's devil energy trying to tempt you. These masculines could be very flirtatious, they could be very attractive, but there is multiple red flags within them. And it's to see whether the feminine ignores these clear red flags again. Do not repeat the patterns. These people may have some negative traits that you normally wouldn't deal with, so don't allow these people to come too close to you. Keep your exclusivity and try not to let their energy consume your thoughts, as they are a test and a distraction before the real level up happens. The masculine could be picking up on these energies also coming towards his feminine, and he is snapping. I'm hearing that he's sending sly digs to her to get some sort of reaction, to then get into a heated debate and to speak a few of his thoughts. He does get very jealous still, and no matter how much time goes by, he senses that the feminine is glowing up and knows that she is thriving and standing in her truth and power, and he knows there will be lots of masculine's energy fighting for a spot to stand in that energy, where he could have passed up this option in the past. He feels like a deep regret for passing such a good-hearted, pure person to the side, and he's been waiting on making this known to his feminine. The masculine could have reached out last week or this week or the coming few weeks, informing the feminine that he is freed up from work and wants to sit down, have a chat with all forms of communication, and is looking forward to seeing her after some time apart, to see how their vibe is now. Although he is excited, he does feel nervous about this response from her. I can't see that the feminine will be receptive to this. She is almost too busy and has put the masculine on the back burner in her life at this time. She would never have thought that this would have ever happened at any point, but it has the potential to manifest, and she finds herself totally focused on herself at this point. Spirit is saying there would be no harm in meeting the masculine, as they do try and get the twins together for deeper spiritual chats, as it does help both of them on their ascension journey. However, it's all up to the feminine, and I'm saying it's totally her choice, and she will go off her intuition and how she's feeling within herself at that time. The masculine might be asking personal questions to dive deeper into the feminine's life. And if he hasn't already, then he will be soon. Definitely within the next few weeks. He wants to know about her future or plans. The feminine, I can see that you might be telling only enough information to him, like surface level stuff, and cutting the communication short and ending a conversation abruptly, keeping the masculine in suspense or keeping him in the dark about future plans. He feels that the feminine's not being very vocal at all with him. She's basically handing him back the same energy that he shows the divine feminine. Spirit wants the feminine especially to have a solid no-negotiation boundary in place, so that if the vibes are not right and she doesn't want any part in it, that the devil energy has tried to attack so many times to throw her off her positive tracks. The universe is trying to give the feminine lots of opportunities to make money, and some feminines could have been introduced to an older woman who assists you or even teaches you a craft or a way of making some sort of income. Not small income, I'm saying big potentials here. So devil energy has been trying to send the karmics your way, who will be very persuasive. They might be just your types looks-wise, for example. It's hard to resist them. They'll be acting interested in you and keen on you, but they only want to distract the feminine from her true purpose, and unfortunately these are the negative spirited people. They wouldn't be any good for the feminine, and she knows that. The feminine is only participating in any form of energy exchange if she knows for a fact that it's spiritually safe to do so. She has learned so many lessons that her body will not allow her to make that mistake again. She feels that she owes it to herself, and she won't indulge in spontaneous sexual energy exchanges, as she knows she will suffer due to a poor decision making later. Spirit will be rewarding the feminine when she chooses to say no or to ghost these people that I'm saying are trying to steer her off her path. I'm seeing a no caller ID calling. I'm seeing lots of annoying missed calls in front of someone's phone at ridiculous times of night, like during the early hours of the morning. The universe wants you to hold very strong and clear boundaries when it comes to anyone who is remotely disrespectful to you and doesn't understand when they are overstepping their boundaries, even though the feminine might have warned them before. I can also see child support payments being made by a masculine, and he sees this as his first priority. He will try his best to at least provide financially for his kids if he has any, and that's something that he wants the feminine to know. It's unclear whether the masculine has children with the feminine, and he wants to know, although they are apart, that he will still support his children financially, no matter the struggle. He wants to provide and will work hard to do so, or whether he has children somewhere else with someone else, and he wants the feminine to know that he has priorities. He has to work to provide, which might mean that he has to be away from his love for a while to get his life straight. Either way, it is a great thing that the masculine is providing and wanting to do so. This is a message that has popped up in the last week or so, that was brought to my attention a few times, and Spirit has shown me financial obligation to pay something towards a child or children due to a split or a family member, and there being a major lack of trust involved in this particular dynamic. I can see the feminine may have turned her back fully in the idea of the two coming together though, and I also see a short-term home move happening within a week or a few weeks. Unexpected relocation due to reconstruction work within a home or some sort of home refurbishment, but either way, this will be a small holiday away, a home away from home in a new space and a new energy, and will feel like a mini fresh start for some, to return then back to their home with new intentions in the new year. Just at the point where the feminine could have finally decided it or actually put her plans of moving on fully into action, she may even be dealing with someone else or has recently had her romantic feelings stirred by another person. After quite a significant amount of time, I sense that the masculine is snooping around in her energy though, and he is planning to make a comeback into her energy so that she does not forget him or move on. Like, share, subscribe and follow for more updates directly from Spirit.